How's it going, y'all? Welcome back to my channel, Babylon Bill. Babylon Bill. This week is one of my random videos, and this week I am going to talk about the Texas Heartbeat Bill. And I know as a white cis male, it's a little. I don't have much say. This is really should be something that's left up to women, which it hasn't been, both in the writing of this bill and the passage and the upkeep by the Supreme Court it's horrendous all around. I mean, this probably won't be a very long video unless I really start getting into it. So I read the bill, and yeah, there's no protection against incest or rape. There's little protection if the doctor deems the life of the mother is in danger. But as far as this bill is concerned, if a heartbeat is detected um, at that first sonogram after 6 weeks, it's a viable pregnancy that should come to term. And I disagree. Women should have the right to the abortion, their body, their choice. I mean, in my opinion, if something can't live outside of its host, it doesn't count as a human being. I know that sounds cold, and I'm gonna get a lot of fucking hate for it, but let me. I ain't gonna back down on this position. Um, I have kids in my life. I mean, they're not mine. They're friends or my nieces or my nephew, but um, and I love them. I love them to death. And if I ever got a girl pregnant, it wouldn't be up to me. It would be up to her because again, I don't have to carry the pregnancy to term. And there are risks, and there are ways after that first heartbeat because I mean, hell, from my understanding, it can be a technical glitch in the system that gives it the appearance of a heartbeat, and it's freaking ridiculous. It really is. I mean, this bill is the first step to overturning Roe v. Wade. I mean, there's already other states trying to produce similar bills because they found the loophole. We, as a state, don't prosecute a woman for having an abortion. The citizens do. So we're pretty much deputizing citizens to go after other citizens. And it's fucking ridiculous. I mean, well, fuck. Sorry about that. My roommate walked through. Um, so again, this is fucking ridiculous. And by the way, I am going to cuss in these videos. I'm not monetized, so you can't demonetize what's not fucking monetized. So I'm gonna cuss away. And if you're a kid or you don't like cussing, go to another video. Um, but as I was saying, I mean, so abortion is a right. It is a woman's right to choose. If she chooses not to get one because it goes against her religious beliefs, that's fine. That's well within religious freedom. But religious freedom doesn't mean someone else can't do something because of your religion. It means you can't do something because of your religion. All right? It's like saying there's a meme. It's like it goes saying I can't do something because of your religion. It goes against your religion. It's saying like you can't have a cookie because I'm on a diet. That's just dumb and it's moronic and it goes against what the First Amendment is supposed to do. Luckily, there are people fighting this, even after the Supreme Court's kind of sketchy late night ruling, from my understanding of what happened. And I knew this was going to happen. As soon as Trump got those three appointees, I knew it. I knew this kind of shit was going to happen. Um, I I knew the overturn Roe v. Wade is coming, and I know it's not officially overturned, but it's the fact that Texas got away with this law, and I'm Texan, by the way, guys. Born and raised, fifth generation, and I don't know if I've ever been so ashamed of my state, and I've been pretty fucking ashamed, especially since Greg Abbott has been in office, because fuck that guy. Fuck him to the hell that he came from. I mean, for, I'm not going to apologize for being heated about this. And again, I know as a cis white male, I don't know being white really has much to say about it, other than the fact that this restriction will mainly affect poor people and minorities, because this is just something that will become legal for the rich. Because it's going to be settled by civil suits, which I think is like up to $10,000 that the defendant can gain on the plaintiff. Sorry, had to think of my legal terminology. By the way, I'm not a lawyer, guys. I'm not. The closest I got was taking criminal law in college, and that was one course. Um, so it's like $10,000 that the plaintiff can be rewarded. So rich people are just gonna eat it. It just abortions are legal; they're just more expensive, and that's gonna fuck over the poor and unfortunately a lot of minorities. And it's dumb and it sucks and it pisses me off. So I don't know. Again, luckily there are people finding that you got the Satanic Temple, because underneath one of their tenets, I can't remember what the exact tenet says, but it's pretty much you have body autonomy, and this bill goes against the members having bodily autonomy because you're taking away a woman's right to choose. And again, I'm pro-choice, especially legally. Like I said, if I had ever had someone that got someone pregnant and they wanted to keep it, I would be right there with her, and I would do everything I could to support her. If she decided she wanted to have an abortion, I would hold her hand through the process because it's her choice. It really fucking is. I don't have to carry a kid for 9 fucking months. I don't have to carry a thing inside my body that's going to take away my nutrients and my blood and my oxygen, or however. Honestly, I don't even fully understand how pregnancies work past fertilization. I know from what I understand, most women don't even know they're pregnant in 6 weeks. You could be 2 weeks late, and that could be from stress, changing diet, changing works, changing sleep schedule. There's so many things that can cause a woman to be 2 weeks late. So she normally doesn't know she's pregnant, I think, around the 2-3 month period, from what I understand. And women, please correct me if I'm wrong. I am still open to learning. Yes, I have my opinions, but I am open to learning. So I don't get it. I don't get where these fucking legislators get off trying to do this bill. I don't understand who it actually protects, because they don't actually give a fuck about the kid. They give a fuck about the fetus that's not even a U.S. citizen, because you don't get your fucking Social Security or citizenship till you are born and you breathe your first breath outside of the womb. So I don't get who they're actually trying to fucking protect, because they don't give a damn about the kid, or the foster care system would be corrected. They would provide contraception to prevent pregnancies to begin with. They would fucking give better sex ed. Texas is still fucking abstinence only, which doesn't prevent shit. Studies have shown it doesn't prevent shit. Some of the highest rates of pregnancies in the states come from states with abstinence only sex ed. So it doesn't work. What works is access to healthcare, free contraceptives, proper sex ed, and a woman's right to choose. Honestly, places with legal abortion usually end up having less abortion because they have all those other things. They have the things that prevent the unwanted pregnancy in the first place. So I really don't get this, guys. And I mean, this whole thing's stupid. And I really don't know how much more I can say that other people with bigger platforms and their own TV shows haven't said already. I mean, we got to fight this. And it's not just the women that need to fight this. Guys, if you really want to consider yourself an ally to women and to pregnancy-bearing people, fight this. Be there with them, all right, and make sure they get heard. right? And that's probably one of my biggest advice to allies. Uh, this ain't your show. Right now, this is people who can be pregnant's show. This is their fight. Our job is to fucking clear the battlefield so they can go towards and at people like Greg Abbott in the Supreme Court. All right? Our job is to metaphorically knock some goddamn heads. And let's be face it, we may have to physically and literally knock some goddamn heads. Because this is just fucking ridiculous. A woman has the right to choose. And, I mean, that's it. I don't really see how it's any more complicated than that. That first heartbeat sometimes isn't even a heartbeat. It's a sonogram glitch. Most women don't know they're pregnant at 6 weeks. So most women don't even know they need to get an abortion. And the fact that you can sue doctors, Uber drivers, the women, all that. So don't even know these women have to go to trauma and decide if they're going to get an abortion or not. Because I promise you, no one gets an abortion lightly. There is a process for that. And that's another thing. Getting an abortion isn't just like walking into a clinic saying, hey, I want an abortion. You have to talk to your doctor. Some doctors require you to talk to a therapist or a counselor. There is a lengthy procedure, all right? There's consultations, all right? There's methods to this. And if you don't have a clinic by you, which in Texas a lot of women don't, all right? Even if you realize you're pregnant at like 4 weeks, you may not be able to get the abortion until 8 weeks in. And when that happens, the woman's screwed, right? Because it's 8 weeks. Too late. It's past the 6-week bill. And guys, states are going to realize what Texas got away with and copy it. I think Georgia's already trying to copy it. I wouldn't be surprised if Florida ain't too far behind. I don't know for sure about the Florida thing, but I'm 90% sure I saw something about Georgia trying to copy it too. Or do a version of it. Like, and the people that are supporting this bill, just fuck you. Fuck you. If you want to be pro-life, but because your religion tells you to be pro-life. Be actually pro-life. All right? Not just pro-fucking fetus. Not just pro-controlling women's bodies. Because that's what the fuck you're doing right now. All right? You want to support women? Let them be pro-choice. All right? Because that's all that's happening. That's all you're supporting is a fucking fetus that's not even a U.S. citizen or alive or real person because they can't survive on its own outside of the womb. And you're supporting controlling women's bodies and telling them what they can and cannot do with them. All right? You're not being pro-life. Pro-life is supporting kids in child care. Pro-life is being pro-contraception. Pro-life is being Medicare for all. Pro-life is making sure everybody has food and housing and the needs they need to actually live. Not whether or not a fucking fetus is viable at 6 fucking weeks because it may or may not have a heartbeat. And again, I say may or may not because sometimes it's just the sonogram having a technical glitch that makes it seem like the damn thing having a heartbeat. Alright? And what if the mother's in danger? I think I saw in the law when I was reading over it that allows for abortions, but the doctor has to notate it. And even then, that could probably be fought in court and it's going to waste court time and taxpayer time. And that's another damn thing. Judges get paid by our dollar. So if they're spending all the damn time in these civil suits over the abortions, that's our tax dollars paying for that. So all you fucking conservatives that worry about the budget, this is just to inflate the budget because we're going to have to pay these judges to do that. Alright? And like actual cases that matter aren't gonna get heard, or gonna get pushed back till it's too late to be heard, or aren't gonna be heard as well because the judge's so goddamn tired from fucking hearing about these goddamn abortion cases. And I mean, fucking shit. One second, y'all. I gotta take a breather. Okay, sorry. I mean, again, if you want to be pro-life, support the lives that's already existing. Don't control a woman's body and tell her what's in her body, that her body is keeping alive, is pro-life. Because if that's the case, you might as well tell people they can't get rid of a tapeworm, all right? Because that's a living thing inside your body, right? I mean, and people, I'm going to get hate for this. That's essentially what a fetus is. It is a tapeworm inside the uterus. It is taking the woman's nutrients and giving it to itself so it can survive and grow. All right? I really don't see the difference. Until that fetus could survive on its own outside of the room, it ain't a child. It's a fetus. All right? And I guarantee you, there's no women, or very, 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 very few women that do it because of medical emergencies are having abortions at that state. Most women have abortions when the fetus is not survivable on its own. So this whole, I mean, I don't even understand why this is a debate, but it is. Actually, I do know why there's a debate. Conservative men want to control women's bodies. And y'all can fucking come at me in the comments saying that ain't true. No, it fucking is. By passing these kind of laws, you're proving that it fucking is. And it ain't just these laws, it's school dress code, it's the fucking misogyny within our society that shows that's all we're trying to do. So it's a whole thing, y'all. I mean, I really don't know what else to say. For those who are with me and being pro-choice, we need to fucking fight this. For the women, I got your back. Or the women and the pregnant able people, I got your back. For those who can't be pregnant and like the cis men, we need to have these people's back. We need to clear the damn road for them so they can go up to people like Abbott and those in the Supreme Court that upheld this and let them smack the living, metaphorical or physical shit out of them. Because maybe that's what it would take. Because I don't know if voting is going to work anymore, y'all. I hope it does. I hope we can vote Greg Abbott out of office. Unfortunately, we can't vote the Supreme Court out of office. That's going to be a whole nother fucking video about the Supreme Court maybe one of these days. But, guys, we got to fight this because this ain't the end. Even if Roe v. Wade gets overturned, it ain't the end. It ain't the end until this either country ain't no more, which at this rate may happen sooner than later, especially with global warming and the way the fucking right's going. All this may just, well, but this ain't the end. And it definitely ain't my end. I mean, unfortunately with my work schedule, there's not much I can do other than call my representatives, which y'all should do as well, and vote. That's about all the power I got as of right now. But if there's any women out there that want to talk to me, or pregnant able people, hit me up in the comments. I'll listen. But this is a fucking shit show, and it's just beginning. I can promise you that. This is just fucking beginning. And for the conservatives and pro-lives, you think you're winning this fight? Nah. You won the battle. We'll win the war.